Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sign up on Canva and navigate the software with your smartphone. So let's head over to our browser. Right there, you type www.canva.com. www.canva.com. So let's go. There we are. Then right here on the right top corner of your browser, you see these three dots. Right here, click on the three dots to switch your browser to desktop site. My browser is already on desktop site, that's why I'm getting the whole view of Canva. But if it's not on desktop site, switch it to desktop site. Why? Because when you log in with Canva, when you log in on Canva with desktop site, you'll be able to log out. But if you do not switch it to desktop site, you won't see the option of logging out. There are options you will not get when your browser is on mobile view. Okay, so right here is on desktop site, so let's continue. Then over here, the right top corner of this view, you see login and sign up. If you already have an account with Canva, you log in. But if you do not have an account with Canva, you sign up with your details, most especially your email. It is advisable to use email. There are other options like using Facebook, using your Apple, using other means of getting your information to sign up, but the most preferable is using your Google account. So do use your Google account. So I already have an account with Canva, an account I created for this tutorial. So I will log in right now so I can proceed for today's topic. Now I will click on continue as screen. Can you see it's verifying me? So once I'm logged in, then I'll be directed to Canva homepage, which is this view. This is Canva homepage. This is how you see it even on laptop. This is how it is on laptop, right? So right here, this button right here is a home button. It brings you back to Canva homepage wherever you are, wherever your design leads you or takes you. Clicking on this button will bring you back to this view, this Canva homepage. Okay, then the next one is design spotlight. Beside it, there is an inverted arrow there. Once you click on it, you will see documents that you can create with Canva. So if you're looking for visual suits, docs, presentation, you can select any of them from here and start designing. These are the spotlights on Canva. They're mostly used on Canva. So the next one is business. Beside is an inverted arrow. Right there, you will see Canva for business. It simply means content or designs you create for the purpose of business. Then there is solution. On the solution, you see marketing, agencies, sales. Then resources. Resources are what you need to create visual appealing graphics, right? Visual Suite, Canva for Teams. Canva for Teams is for users that wants to collaborate with their other members at work, or that anyone that is working with them, right? So then Canva, under education, tap on the inverted arrow, you will see teachers and school, create and collaborate visually. So all of this is, when you read this, you will be able to get what you need for the specific project you want to create, right? Then the three dots there, let's click on three dots. Okay, right there you see plans and learn. Plans is where you will see the versions of Canva that Canva offers. Canva has a free version, it has a pro version, and Canva for Teams. Now I will explain all of this. Canva free version is a trial Canva gives you, right? So that you can be able to, once you sign in, you'll be on free version so that you can see all the features of Canva. But then you will be limited to what you can use on that free version. You will be limited to the templates and elements and fonts. A lot of things you will be limited from using, right? So then Canva for Pro is a premium user's account. With Canva Pro, you have access to all the features on Canva. You have access to all the photos, access to the music, access to everything. You will be limitless in creating your designs on Canva, right? So you won't be limited like when you are using free version, because most times you see good, beautiful elements, beautiful fonts, but you can't use them because they are pro content, they are premium content, right? So then the next one is the setting button. So when you click on it, it will take you to your account settings, where you will set up your account. login details, message preference, and the rest of it. How you want your account to appear, right? The accessibility. Okay, I'll come back to this and give you more details on this account settings because it's not something that I can quickly rush, right? I'll make a separate video for it. Okay, so on the side bar where you see your profile picture, you see your account purpose. Your account purpose, right? What I mean by account purpose is this: when you sign in, Canva will ask you what you want to do with Canva software. Now, if you're a teacher, there is a section for you as a teacher, or option for you as a teacher. If you're using Canva for enterprise, there's option for you for enterprise. If you're using Canva for small business, there is option for that. If you're using Canva for personal use, there is option for that. So when I signed in on Canva, I selected for personal purpose, right? So that's why you're seeing personal right here. So if I have selected Canva for small business, you see a different thing here. So then under here, home brings you back to this place right here. This is Canva home page. Then projects are your designs, collections of all your designs. So as you can see, this account is still a new account, so you're not seeing a lot of designs here. Anyone that is here is even some kind of what I used for my last class. Okay, so here you get your designs. You see your designs, you see the folders you created, you see your images. Okay, under here you see I have one image here. This one, the only image I've uploaded on this design. And the folder, let me check for folder. Okay, I have one folder here. And my designs, how many designs do I have? I have few designs right here. So let me go back. Okay, let me experiment what I taught you. Right here, you click on Canva, it takes you back to Canva homepage. So then templates are libraries of designs Canva creatives created. Do you understand? So what it means is that Canva offers large library of templates of any document you want to design, be it Google Docs, be it presentation, be it social media posts, ebooks, t-shirts, prints, materials, whatsoever you want to create. Canva gives you templates that you can derive your inspiration from. So under the template, if you want to design for business, you click on the business option. If it's for social media, you click on the social media option, video, marketing, custom print, cards, and the rest of it. So let's head over to the next option. Then brand hubs. Brand hubs are where your brand kits are. If you're working for clients, you can create more than 2 brand kits here. So if you're working for people, you can create the company 1's brand kit here. You can create company 2's brand kit here. You can create company 3's brand kit here. And brand kit, what does brand kit mean? Brand kit simply means the company's logo, the company's color, the company's fonts, right? And what does it help you? How does it benefit you? It benefits you by being consistent with your design. For example, there are some brands that are known for a particular color. Like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is known for having a red color, right? So Coca-Cola uses a particular kind of font and their brand color is red. So wherever you see that particular kind of font and red, you know that this is Coca-Cola. Likewise, some other brands, when you see the fonts, their font type, you see their color, you know that this is this brand. So what brand kit does is that it helps you to keep being consistent with your font, with your color, with your font, with your color, and with your logo. Then there are also designs that some brands are known for. So whenever you have such designs, you design it. You come over to template here. Right here are templates. Templates are brand designs that you've created. So if you want to repeat such designs, those brands, you set it up here and pick it up. You click on the brand templates. It will come on your photo editor or your video editor. You pick your pictures, your brand kit, and you're done with your designs. So Brand Hub makes it easy for you to design conventional designs, right? So that's it for brand kits. Then apps. Canva has a lot of apps that are integrated with the software where that makes your designs more appealing to the eyes. There are some effects you want to show in your designs, which requires you going to other sites to pick up. So Canva has made it so easy that instead of you to go to other sites to design, come back to Canva and upload, taking such long process, Canva brings those apps to the software, like these apps here. These apps you see on the on the page right here. So we are going to make use of these apps when we start designing. So let's go over. Right, okay, under here you see create a team. Create a team simply gives you an opportunity to collaborate. If you want to collaborate with someone, when you tap on create a team, you add the person's, you invite the person with the link, with the person's account Gmail. You understand? So this is one of the reasons I said you should log in, register your account with your Gmail. When you want to create a team, you invite the person with their email address, and the person receives it and accepts it. The person has become your team member. Do you understand? This thing is only accessible if you have team version of Canva, or you have Canva for education, Canva for non-profit users, and Canva for you can invite a team when you have premium version. Then trash. Under trash, this is where you delete some of the things you've uploaded and your designs. For instance, on this page I uploaded one image here. So if I want to delete it, I'll come right here. Okay, if I delete it, I'll show you how to delete it. When I delete it, it will come right here and stay. So if I want to delete it permanently, I will come over here, tap on delete, and tap on trash, and delete it permanently right here from here. So that is it for the side panel of Canva homepage. Right here, this bell icon means notification. Whenever you get notification, an invite or a message from Canva, you will get the notification here. Okay, right here, you get the notification. Then when you want to create a design, you tap on this. When you tap on it, it will bring out options for you. Now here, under here, you will see different types of documents, right? But then if you want to create a personalized design or a customized design, okay, you click here, under here, you click here to customize your design. If you have, for example, you want to create an image that the size is not on Canva. Once you click here on customize size, you type in the width, type in the height of the design. If it's in pixel, you leave it in pixel. If it's in inches, right here, if it's in inches, you put it on inches. If it's in millimeter, you put it in millimeter. If it's in centimeter, you put it here. So this is where you set your design. You understand? This is where you set the structure, right? Now, if you want to import a file, right here, this is where you click to import your file. Be it PDF, for those that want to design an ebook, you can import your file here. You can import a picture. You can import a video through this place. Mind you, there are other ways, there are other methods you can import your files, but this is one of them. Okay, so then if you want to search for a document, maybe you want to search for flyer, event flyers, you want to make an event flyer, right there you type event flyer, you search for it. Can you see event flyers? Can you see the size? Can you see the size of the event in landscape? So this is it. This is the event flyer landscape, right? Then you start designing. Okay, but then let me go back. We've not reached this stage. We've not reached the stage of designing, so let me go back. We are still introducing the homepage buttons. So over here you can see my profile picture, right? Yes. Then when you tap on this profile picture, you will see account settings. If I want to set my account, I'll tap on this and reset all the default settings. Do you understand? Then if I want to get help, I need to ask Google something. I need to understand how this is done. Did I say Google? I need to understand how this is done on Canva. I will type on get help. You understand? Or maybe my account is having issues. I will type on it, right? Then get the Canva app. If I need to get it in my phone, you tap on it too. Refer a friend. This is where all these things depends on what you want to do. Read the policy. Then this is another reason, sign out button. This sign out button is another reason why you should put your account, your browser in desktop site. You understand? If it's on mobile view, you will not see the sign out option. Okay, you will not even see your profile picture stuff, right? Do you understand? Then okay, we've explained the top panel of Canva homepage, and we've explained the side panel of Canva homepage. Then the middle part of it, let me explain the center part, right? So okay, right here you will see a search icon and bar. There you can also search for design that you want to create. Any design you want to create, you can type on it here and search for it. Then the other option, starting from the first one, you can see this for you are suggestions Canva are giving you. You understand? And your designs. What else is right here? You will see your designs that you've done so far. Then under here are Google Docs. Sorry, that's a Google Docs. Are documents. Canva Docs. If you want to create a document, A4 or any, you come over here, you type on it, you will see templates of Canva Docs, right? So then over here is whiteboards. You see templates of whiteboards right here. You see templates, and from there, if what you want to create is a whiteboard, you click on this see all to see order of the designs relating to whiteboard. If it's a brainstorm whiteboard, so you choose them by their categories. Okay, Then presentations. If you want to make presentations, you tap on the presentation icon. It will bring out templates of different categories of presentations, right? Then the same thing with social media. If you want to if you want to create a post for WhatsApp, for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for any of the social medias, right here you get their templates and their sizes too. So it will make it easy for you as a beginner to create, right? Likewise, videos and website. If you want to create a website, you can as well create a website on Canva. Okay, so tapping on these three dots to show more of the things you can create on Canva. Right here under here, you can click. You can create photo collage, desktop wallpapers, graphics, book covers, and many more. Okay, so this is all for today on Canva homepage and how you can navigate Canva homepage. See you in my next video on how to start your first design. Bye for now.